Oh, how y'all been? I know how you been. I saw you over there all weekend.
Yeah, you saw me a lot.
Yeah, man. Thank you for. So we were at a wedding this weekend. Uh, we a good friend of ours, dear friend of ours. Even she even asked me to give a little speech while we were there, and yeah, it was very good. But yeah, we as usual we got drunk and partied down. Martin, yeah, and this when I said we got drunk, it's Martin's fault. Martin, bro, man, had a real good time this weekend.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and you gave a fantastic speech.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
No,
That, that one really was from the heart because I didn't know what I was going to say when I got up there. I just
You really didn't?
no, I did not. I mean, once I knew I had to go up there because she reminded me because I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot that I had to give a speech, but she reminded me that I had to. And I was like, oh yeah, shit, I already have been drinking. I was like, well, this might be one of those speeches because that's what I told her. I said I was serious when I said, listen, brace yourself now because I know it's the last thing you want to hear. When I got up, I said that at the speech. I said, listen, what I have to say now, just give me some time because I think it sounds good in my mind.
Okay. Yeah.
But it might be coming out my ass, so I don't know.
No. It was good, especially in light of your opening acts. Those first two speeches, especially the first one was like the worst speech I'd ever heard in my life.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't cringy. It was just maybe a little.
It was a lot.
Oh, was
like,
it?
When it was done, we were all talking to each other like, the fuck?
Oh.
I mean, that speech, like I sat there, I'm like, I'm not trying to make too much out of this, but that speech is this close to being a fuck you. I was like,
Yeah, because it was the son that gave a speech to his dad.
Yeah.
And he got up there, and it really was like, I don't give a shit kind of speech.
It really was.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was such a like, well, I hope you get happy this time.
It was the
Oh, wow, so blasé.
it was truly the basics. Like he went up there and said like just three things that you usually start with and form a speech around.
Yeah.
But he came up there with the hello dad. Okay, good opener, good start. Hey, I love you, Dad. You're a good father. Glad you found somebody. Hope you're happy. Fuck off. Bye. And then that was it.
That was it. I mean, him starting with, well, the best speech. I didn't prepare anything, but the best speeches come from the heart. And I'm like, no, sort of, but it's better when you prepare something.
Yeah.
And then you think like, all right, he set that up, but he's going to really speak from the heart. He did not. Or if he did, he's got a Grinch's heart. Because I was like, wow. It was like,
Shriveled.
like four sentences that were blasé, and that last one was just kind of like, I hope it works out this time. Fuck off.
Yeah,
not great.
Yeah, it was one of those speeches where I could do the speech for you because it ain't that long. 'Cause I came up there with drinking. You tell I already been drinking just a little bit, but he got up there and said, "Hey, everybody. Well, the best speeches they say are the ones that come from the heart, which is good because I didn't prepare shit." He didn't say that, but it was
Yeah,
us.
it's basically that.
Yeah. But Dad, he looked at me this way. It was the tone too. It was just like because it didn't have no real feeling in it.
Right, no
Well,
emotion.
well, Dad. You're a good father, and I love you, and I'm glad that she is making you happy, and I hope that you're happy this time. So toast everybody. Now I gotta get the fuck back to drinking. One of those speeches where they just bring up. I had a cousin that did that shit at my other cousin's funeral that passed, and she got up there and they said kind of speech where they just jump from because they have key points in their head, but they don't know how to connect them, and those things don't mean anything to anybody anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember my cousin at my other cousin's funeral. She was just talking about things that did not matter. I remember what she was saying too, because she said, "Yeah, we used to grow up together. Her and I, used to hang out. Yeah, I remember she used to make fun of me. Used to talk crazy to me. She had this doll, and she carried that doll everywhere with her. And we used to make fun of her about that doll. I remember we used to get our ass whooped, and I was like, what the hell you talking I was like, what are you talking about? Like, none of these things are connecting. None of this shit is. And everybody's looking like, do you have any points? And that's what this woman was like. She's like, I mean, it was really the basics. Oh, she's a great person, and she will always she will always be your friend. She'll be friends with anybody, but if she's your friend, she's your friend for life. Her and I met back when we worked together at UT, and it was really fun. It was really fun. So give a toast to everybody.
Ew. Oh God.
We were like, what? I mean, listen, here's the other thing, too. Just to be completely fair. These people weren't public speakers, you know, and it's not, and I'm very much a public speaker. You know, we do live shows, I do this, so, it's easy for me to form quick speeches in my head because I know what an audience and people respond to.
Probably the worst speech I ever heard. Even then, I couldn't believe it. Where it was the best man, and he referenced that these two, they're gonna love each other forever, even when his dick is shriveled and her vagina gets crusty and dry. I'm like, whoa! And the whole room just went. I mean, we were quiet, but it was just like, ooh, it was so awkward. I'm like, oh my God! I'll sit at the old people table too, and they're like, that was the worst wedding speech I've ever heard in my life.
It sounds like it.
Referencing the groom's and the bride's genitalia.
See, that's something you might do at the beginning of a bachelor party.
Yo, the worst place to try your material is at a wedding speech. Don't do that. You know, you might want to go to open mic night and try that shit first or something. Don't go to a wedding and try your newest and freshest material, especially if you're not a comedian.
Yeah, and I get that whole idea, like, well, this is so stuffy. I'm gonna do something a little edgy and shake it up, but it's so easy to fall off a cliff with that.
I got some applause because it felt like I was talking very funnily about them because I said this girl will always be here for you, and I meant it when I said this girl's always she was always here for me, and that's what a friend is. And people there's like church. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. You say that thing that connects you to that person that everyone also goes like, yeah. That's how I feel about them also.
yeah. So it was good, man. But yeah, man, at first I said, when I sat there all night, cool. I sat there like, I'm just gonna sit this one out and let everybody else have it. I'm gonna relax and just give the air of just looking blasé right now, like I could care less. And then I'm talking about dancing because I said everybody's out there dancing. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it this time. I'm a little older now. Act like you got some sense, Corey. Come on now, you too old for that bullshit. And then I started drinking that monkey shoulder, and then we had some Jameson at our table, and then I had some free wine. Some dudes left some shit at the table. I drank this. It was two dudes that came in from San Antonio that worked with her, and I drank I drank their alcohol that they left behind. I was like, well, nobody should be wasting alcohol like this. It's a damn shame. These people pay good money for this. I'm a real friend. I drank theirs and shit. By the time I got to you knew I was drunk when I came out like, Mr. Thomas, man, just a little boy.
Yeah, because I first offered it to you. Everybody at the table, they were like, well, I don't know. We have this, and I'm trying to take it easy. And I was like, let me just pour you a little bit. Then later, like, hey, can I get some more of that?
Yeah, you should have seen me. Mr. Thomas, sir. May I bother you for a little bit more of your elixir here? Don't mind if I do. At the fingers going, the drunk fingers. Don't mind if I do. And boy, I started feeling that music came on like, woo! Feeling good now. Unleash the beast. They had to, they had to drag me out of there, man.
Yeah, I got the video of you dancing with the glow sticks.
Yeah, I was out there. Yeah, I was out there. They had these glow sticks, these giant ass glow sticks too. And I was out there directing traffic, man. Yeah, they had these glow sticks that what were they used for? They we made like a tunnel or something for them.
Yeah, that's what it was. We outside made a tunnel.
Yeah,
we had like white styrofoam on the outside.
Yes. They glowed. They had white styrofoam on the outside, and it was, it was fun, man. And we had a good time. That was a nice wedding, man. And I said I was gonna sit this one out, but shit, by the end of the night, I was man. My friend, he said, I got a whistle in the car. I said, get it. Go get it. He's like, nah. He's like, I better not do that.